come on, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video. It's been a while since the last time I uploaded, and for that I apologize. I am excited to be making videos again, especially today, because we are going to be starting this brand new character in Starfield. I've only played a couple of hours of this game on my Xbox, but once I discovered I could download and play it on my computer with Game Pass, I was inspired to start an ASMR playthrough of sorts. I don't think this is going to be a Let's Play or anything like that, but I will be looking forward to doing some exploration videos on this character that we create today. So, let's get started on the character creation. So this is like the pre-made characters, like a good baseline to start out with. Let's look through here and find a good one to go with to get us started. Nope, I'm probably gonna make him younger than that. Let's see here. Let's just click here at random and see what we've got. Alright, let's start with this one. And let's see, can I make him look around or review what they look like? I guess maybe if I go to body. Rotate his mouse too. Okay, so I think we probably want to be at least somewhat muscular. Okay, so these are the three. So if we want to be completely muscular, we'll go like that. And if we want him to be heavy or thin, we don't want, that's quite the shape there. So I don't think the super thin. We'll put him somewhere between heavy and muscular, but kind of close to the middle. We'll have him be pretty average looking. So there we go. The walk style. It's kind of just got like a swagger. And then walk style here is more upright. I think we'll go with the swagger. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and skin tone. That is way too pale. I know he's probably going to be spending a lot of time out in space, but doesn't mean he can't get a tan. There we go, I think that looks pretty good. And for the face, we'll leave the skin tone the same. Head shapes. You know what, let's remove the facial hair for now and go with, let's find a hairstyle to keep as a pretty basic hairstyle, and we can look through them a little bit more in depth later just to get like a better idea of the head shape. So differences, but I I don't really feel like they are very significant. Is there like one that's like in the middle? Like what's number 5? I feel like this one's probably fine, so we'll stay with that one. Now for hairstyle, let's do I want to be bald? No, I don't. And I don't want to be balding either. Okay, the faux hawk look is pretty cool. There's the one that we started out with. I actually do really like this hairstyle. We may come back to it. That's number 10, so we'll keep that in mind. Nah, this one's like too much of like a mama's boy haircut. Maybe not. I don't know. I think this gives off like rule follower vibes, and I feel like I'm not gonna be a rule follower in this playthrough. Was that? Is this the start? Yeah, there's the man bun. Do we want the man bun or more of like a long hairstyle? There's kind of a slicked back hairstyle look. Oh, there's one with the man bun again. It's kind of like a rocker vibe, like a punk rock vibe, I think. The ponytail. The real ponytail. I think these are more into the feminine haircuts. Let's see, do any of these look good? That one looks kind of, you know what, that is that the Todd Howard haircut? Maybe a little bit. Got the flow. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go with long hair like that. Let's go back to this one. I think I like this one. I think we're gonna stick with this one. And now hair color. Are we gonna do something crazy? That's an interesting, like, bluish purple. I kinda like that. It's a darker blue, orange, pink, bright blonde. Ooh, I like that color. Yeah, we'll do that. And facial hair. I'm thinking some kind of beard. It's gotta be long enough to show off that hair color, though. Maybe like a goatee. Ooh. I like it, the handlebar, like hipster mustache with the beard. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. Oh, different eye shapes. I think the original one that we had was not that bad. Let's look at the rest of them again. ones are good. These should be. Oh, we can even like move them around. Okay, I didn't realize you could do that. I'll make them a little bigger. There we go. Eye color. Go back to one. Oh, that's like blind eyes. Let's see if we can find an eye color that complements the hair color. Oh, those are like almost like Sith eyes. I kind of like that. Oh, oops. Eye color. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the bright, fiery orange ones. It's kind of exotic looking. Eyebrows, I think the ones we have are fine, but eyebrow color, I do want to make sure it matches the rest of the hair. Oh, that actually looks a little weird. I think out of all of them, these eyebrows were the best. I don't know. He just looks kind of sad with those eyebrows. Maybe we'll go these thin ones now. Yeah, I think those ones are fine. Oh, we got different foreheads. I don't know. I think that's fine. I don't know. I think we're good there. Get real close. And then back it up a bit. You know what? Let's go back to the eyes, because I feel like his eyes are like wide open, but that might just be because of the color. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's just the color that makes him look a little like that. I think we're good there. Alright, now on to the important part. Picking a background. So, Beast Hunter. From the Ashta of Aquila to the Terramors that plague the whole of the settled systems, hostile alien life abounds. You've learned the skills to track them, find them, and take them down. Bouncer, you've worked at the line at the toughest clubs in the settled systems. Back then, you learned that most non-lethal confrontations can be solved one of two ways: a strong right hook or a more strongly secured door. Bounty Hunter, wherever there are wanted individuals, there are those who profit from their capture. And your quarry knows in the vastness of space they can run, but they can't hide. Chef, While the unrefined masses scarfed down chunks by the shipload, you catered to those with a more discerning palate. In your kitchen, countless alien species became true culinary masterpieces. Master Chef Deep Space, cooking aliens up. Combat Medic, leave it to human beings to fight over something as infinite as outer space. That's where you come in. You've never been afraid to take on an enemy, but you'd much rather take care of your friends. Cyber Runner, from Neon to New Atlantis, the Megacore stands as monuments to power, prestige, and profit. You've worked both for and against them on the inside and out, often sacrificing conscience for credits. Cyberneticist, robots, I can't talk today. Robots, mere toys, neuromaps, neuroamps, good for parlor tricks. The colony war may have made implants and upgrades available to veterans, but you saw a greater future, humans and machines as one. Diplomat, the wars are over. Peace now reigns the settled systems, but only because there are those quietly fighting to keep it. Because of you, agreements were signed, words were heeded, lives were spared. Explorer, they said exploration is a lost art, and you didn't listen. As the major factions argued over the space they desperately tried to control, you were busy uncovering the wonders of the settled systems. Gangster, you were always disgusted by suckers killing themselves to make an honest wage. As soon as you were old enough to hold a weapon, you took what you wanted from anyone unlucky to have it. Homesteader, the discovery of the settled systems, many oxygen-rich planets and moons meant humans could live just about anywhere if they had the right know-how. You did and utilized it to great effect. Industrialist, there was a time when you wanted to be a titan of industry. There was a time when all you wanted was to be a titan of industry, maybe a ship designer or megacorp exec. Thankfully, that skill set never goes out of style in the settled systems. Long hauler, let those other hot-headed pilots obsess over laser weapons and maneuverability. You're a space trucker, pure and simple. Pack the cargo, get it there fast, get paid, repeat. Life is simple and good. Pilgrim, a wayfarer, wanderer, seeker, transient. You've been called many things during your travels and learned something those others could never understand. The journey is the destination. Professor, you always enjoyed learning, but nothing could compare to the joy of teaching others. As humankind spread throughout the stars, there was never a lack of knowledge to obtain, and you gladly assisted. Ronin, masterless and unbound, you wandered the settled systems as a blade for hire. To some you were a simple mercenary, to others a hero, and to a select few a nightmare they could never wake from. Sculptor, with your knowledge of anatomy and skilled, steady hands, you could have had a lucrative career as a surgeon. Instead, you followed your heart and created works of art to amaze and inspire. Soldier, the settled systems is no stranger to warfare, and there's one thing armed conflicts relies on. It's trained warriors with guns and guts. You had both simple, bloody work, and you were great at it. Space scoundrel, good, bad, whose right is it to say? If there's anything you've learned while traipsing through the galaxy, it's this. Space may look black, but it's really one big shade of gray. And xenobiologist. The settled systems is home to an untold alien species, and while none of them have yet proven sentient, that never deterred you. So you sought out and studied them for whatever gifts they offered. Or, file not found. Oddly, there is no information on file about your past life. Clerical oversight. Deletion may be some powerful unknown faction. annihilation by some powerful unknown faction, or was there just nothing of note to mention? Whatever the reason, your past is known only to you. What's important is the here and now, the path you're about to forge. Alright, what do we think this guy here looks like? So, I'm thinking either just looking at the perks. But you know what, actually I don't think I want to go based on these perks, because the skills, not perks, skills. These skills are pretty easy to unlock just by playing the game. So it is like kind of just a flavor thing, what I want to start with. Long hauler's kind of fun. Just a space trucker or gangster. But I would say it's kind of interesting to just do file not found, just start as a blank slate. You get wellness, ballistics, and piloting. Or maybe space scoundrel, pistol, piloting, and persuasion. You know what? I think I am gonna go with space scoundrel, because and we'll see here in a second when it comes to naming my character. I think I'm going to make him somewhat of a space cowboy, and his name will be Maurice, which I'm sure I'm not the first one to think of that. I'm sure there's probably like dozens of people who had the same idea when it came to Starfield, but that's just what speaks to me. Yeah, I'm going to be a space scoundrel. And then we have traits. So this part, I'm not going to go through and read every single one of them. But, I do, now that I've played a couple hours of the game, when I first did this, I was like, I don't have any idea what traits I want to pick, what is good, what's not good. But, I think it's interesting to pick the ones that will affect your gameplay rather than just like your stats. So, extrovert, you're a people person. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when adventuring with human companions, but more when adventuring alone. I don't, like, that doesn't add, like, it's a nice perk, or a nice trait, but it doesn't really add any, like, interesting gameplay. Whereas, like, kid stuff, your parents are alive and well and you can visit them in their home. That's like a kind of at least an interesting thing to do, to go and visit your parents. So, I think I'm going to pick that one. And as a huge fan of the Elder Scrolls, I've got to pick the annoying, adoring fan. He is incredibly annoying, but I just, it's one of those things. You gotta do it for the memes. And for the last one, I think, where is that one? I think there's one that, no, I don't want to do one of the faction ones. Wanted sounds like an interesting one, but the only thing about it is I don't know if I really want people to occasionally show up and start shooting at me if I am, just wanting to do some exploration. So I'm not going to select wanted here. I'm going to go with the alien DNA. You volunteered for a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. I think that fits also with having, even my eyebrows are this green color, like that kind of makes sense. Like, I got weird eyes and weird hair. So the alien DNA may be responsible for that.
Almost forgot about your application. The one note I had on your file was troublemaker. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
There was this light and music.
Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks. Either way, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Alright, I'm going to cut the video here. If you haven't played Starfield yet, I would encourage you to check it out. I know a lot of people have Game Pass, and this is free on Game Pass, so yeah, check it out. So far, I've had some fun with it, and I plan on making a few more videos like this in the future. So yeah,